Mag is a powerful and versatile warframe that specializes in manipulating magnetic energy to control her environment and decimate her enemies. Her unique abilities allow her to draw upon the power of magnetic fields to control and damage enemies, as well as provide protection and support to her allies. Mag's first ability, Pull, allows her to create a magnetic field that pulls in nearby enemies, dealing damage and leaving them vulnerable to attack. This ability can be used to quickly clear groups of enemies and create openings for allies to attack. Additionally, Pull can be charged to increase its range and damage, making it even more effective. Mag's second ability, Magnetize, creates a powerful magnetic field that envelopes an enemy or object, causing it to take damage over time and attract nearby enemies. This ability can be used to create powerful defensive barriers, as well as to focus fire on a single target, making it ideal for taking down high-value targets. Mag's third ability, Polarize, unleashes a wave of magnetic energy that damages enemies and strips them of their armor, shields, and other defensive measures. This ability is particularly effective against heavily armored enemies, as it can quickly reduce their defenses and make them vulnerable to attack. Finally, Mag's fourth ability, Crush, creates a massive magnetic field that crushes all enemies within its range, dealing massive damage and leaving them stunned. This ability is particularly effective against large groups of enemies, as it can quickly clear out entire rooms and leave enemies vulnerable to attack. Overall, Mag is a powerful and versatile warframe that excels at controlling and manipulating magnetic energy to control her environment and decimate her enemies. Her abilities provide a wide range of offensive and defensive options, making her an invaluable asset to any squad. The pros of using MAG Mag is a powerful and versatile warframe in Warframe with a number of strengths that make her a popular choice among players. Some of the pros of using Mag include strong crowd control. Mag's abilities are focused on manipulating magnetic fields, which allows her to easily control and manipulate groups of enemies. Her abilities like Pull and Magnetize are particularly effective at crowd control. High damage potential. Mag's Magnetize ability can cause a lot of damage to enemies trapped inside the magnetic bubble, making her a strong damage dealer in the right situations. Versatile utility. Mag's abilities can be used in a variety of ways beyond damage and crowd control. For example, her ability Polarize can strip armor from enemies, making them easier to kill, and her ability Bullet Attractor can protect teammates by drawing enemy fire. Synergy with other warframes. Mag's abilities can work well in combination with other warframes. For example, her Magnetized Bubble can be used to trap enemies in place, while another warframe like Nova drops a damaging ability on top of them. Fun to play, Mag's abilities are satisfying to use and can make you feel like a powerful force on the battlefield. Her playstyle requires a bit of finesse and strategy, which can be rewarding for players who enjoy a challenge. Overall, Mag is a strong choice for players who enjoy using crowd control and damage-dealing abilities, and who are looking for a versatile warframe that can be used in a variety of situations. Mag is a warframe that has some drawbacks compared to other warframes, which may make her less appealing for some players. Some of the cons of using Mag in Warframe include low health and armor. Mag has low health and armor, which means she can take a lot of damage from enemies. This makes her less suitable for players who prefer a more tanky playstyle. Limited mobility. Mag's abilities are centered around controlling and manipulating magnetic fields, which means she has limited mobility compared to other warframes. This can make it difficult for her to move quickly around the map or dodge enemy attacks. Limited crowd control. While Mag's abilities are effective at manipulating and disabling individual enemies, she doesn't have much in the way of crowd control. This can make it difficult to deal with groups of enemies, especially in high-level missions. Limited damage output. While Mag's abilities can be effective at taking out individual enemies, she doesn't have much in the way of direct damage output. This can make it difficult to take on heavily armored enemies or bosses. Overall, Mag can be a fun and effective Warframe to play with, but she may not be the best choice for all players or all situations. Players who prefer a more mobile or tanky playstyle, or who need strong crowd control or damage output, may want to consider other Warframes.